Dee, dee. Hi, George. Hello, Ian. How are you? On the new Durham Junction. Got to go live there a wee bit while I'm waiting for me. I have received a new Class 66. Actually, it was a replacement from Hattons. It's the coolest real one. See if I can bring it into view for you now. 6848. See if we can get the camera to focus in on it. Then is there. Hattons model, absolutely fantastic. Really, really brilliant. Hello, East Midlands. How are you? Yeah, I've got the phone on the other side of the platform, so it's only like a little pillar box for me what I can see, but I hope it's in great view for yourselves. I have got this 66 on the Network Rail coaches. Wow, fine. Oh, brilliant. Select logo, 7507. Hello, Anthony. How are you? Good evening. We have got a current in the somewhere. Hey, so what's everybody up to this evening then? I've got the tunnel in place now, so now I just need to banana minions. One of the best class 37s that one around. I think triple rear hard coat paint. Really do like that logo. Getting forward bomb by the class 60 corners reel. Wow, champion. Got a taxi for night shift. Again, I'm having the night off work, which is I'm starting early in the morning though. I think I'll be starting about 4:30, I think. George here. There's the other class 66 going by. Don't know if you can see, obviously I've got the platform LED there, that still needs to be wired up the new Durham Junction. So fingers crossed you're going to get round to doing that, that should look good. Honestly, these hattons 66 is one faultlessly. Brilliant locos, excellent money for the excellent value for the money. I can't wait to get the other one at Christmas off my mum. Hello, Crazy Joe. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to New Durham Junction. It's absolutely great now with us having StreamYard and having only lower numbers on viewers at the minute. So the cheapest 66s, Anthony, they are great. The Hornby ones are brilliant. Don't get us wrong. Hornby have introduced themselves at a lower level to bring people, the muddlers in. And I've got one here in the yard. I've got GBRF 66 727 Hornby unit. Absolutely brilliant. Detail wise, yes, it can do a bit of tinkering. That's all it needs. But it's in Barbie livery, that one, which I've got. But when Hattons have got the sales on for the 66s at £119 each, I mean, the worst, what's supposed to be 160? Who can turn that down to 119 a unit? Yeah, fair enough. When I get, oh, hello, George. When more funds allow, I will be getting them sound fitted up with Lego before man sounds, I believe, in the EMT speaker, which they are noted to take. So that'll make a big difference as well. But large logo in the 66, it's absolutely lovely livery. And on the coaches, what's going around the 37, they've got the hoods couplings on, which absolutely are great. So I'm going to do that same before the couple of the West Hill Wagon Works. The magnetic, I've got a couple of in my hand. So we'll come down to view. Just like that, magnetic. Slide into couplers. Bit of nice bit of resistance and pull no bother whatsoever. Round corners. You can stick on your track. Definitely recommend them if you've got large rakes, your HSTs or any other trains which you're pulling, wagons, anything. Still need to convert the network rail coaches over to these couplings as well, so that'll make that big difference on them as well. Well, that's a bit of sad news. I mean, the ones which I'm getting, Anthony, are from the second batch. Sorry, the three which I'm getting are from the second batch. So, I've got, of course, apart from the first chorus rail which I got, that was from the first batch. That had it does the wobblies. It was more drunk than I was on the Saturday night. After a few, but then I says, phone hattens up, returned that one. I said, can you give us the second number of the chorus reel? And they sent that one out, and basically there's no issues with that logo whatsoever because it came from the second batch. It's one of them catch-22 situations. I mean, I got told all of the specials, the GBRF specials, aka like the large logo you see, the pink one, and a couple of the others, they're from the second batch look. So they are good. Detailing is fantastic. The only downfall to them, if you're running DCC without sound, you haven't got the cab lights. But Chris over at West Hill Wagon Works, I'm going to have a word with him. Apparently, he sells the decoders catered up so you can have the cab lights on if you're not running sound. So I'm fairly sure he's a Zimmo stockist as well for the decoders, which you can't afford. He's a main character for New Durham Junction. Hello, Tony. How are you? Nice to see you here. So just having a little catch up and a little run around. I'm just running these classics to see pattern locos in. So see, I don't tell you what I can do. I'll pull this tunnel out. Show you what I have been doing with it. It is a Metcalf kit, but I have chopped it. So basically, you get a double tunnel portal kit from Metcalf, yeah. But I'm 3 tracks wide on my layout, and the double tunnel wasn't sufficient. So what I've done, I don't know if you can see, obviously I've had to splice some brickwork into there. I have got one of them here. So we'll come back to that triple tunnel in a second. That's what they look like. Double tunnel entrance from Metcalf. Brilliant. Solid pieces of kit. Fantastic. So what I did with mine, like I said, I chopped it in half and extended it. Measured it, extended it out, ripped for the three tracks. It's so versatile and so everything else is just absolutely brilliant. You can't fault things for them. If you don't, just grab a kit and get bashing. That's what it's all about. Sorry, I'm just putting that tunnel entrance back there. Yeah, I know that's. I kind of wait to get down to Peter's Spares and get some weathering paints and some pastels. And obviously, but I have got a good tip of a fellow friend, James Cullen over at DMEU. Obviously, I run diesel cars and all that, so he said, get a pastry brush, stick it up the exhaust pipe of the diesel car and get the soot and brush the soot on. Good idea. I must walk over there. Sorry. Has anybody got any questions or anything you'd like to ask us? Got 5 people in, which is great. Brilliant, thank you. Thanks for watching. I think I've got some light somewhere. Is that, no, that one? Yeah, that's the one. I'm sick of knocking these lights with my arms. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it is a good idea. It was brilliant of James to give us that idea regarding the soot from the exhaust pipes. Natural product as well. What would you like to know, Anthony, about the NCE Power Cab, which I can try to help you with? I'll try my best. Just get your questions fired at us and I'll see if I can answer the best I can for you. I mean, that's obviously, you know yourself, I've got in there, so absolutely brilliant. That's a good one, Tony. New Durham Junction is in its third incarnation of its life. It first started off as DC back in 2020 now, 2016, when it first started on in DC, and then it just progressed from there. I mean, I did inherit the layout from a good friend called Michael Hogarth. His dad packed his layout in up in the loft, and he came to us. He says, "Craig, would you like my dad's layout?" And I went, "Yes, please." And then he gave me all his track, buildings, few locos, and it just extended from there. And then through various pages and a great page at MRYCG, I'm getting a good few friends like yourselves and other people, and they said, try DCC. And sure enough, I jumped in at feet first with the NCE Power Cab, had no idea what I was doing with DCC. And then they said, all you need is your 2 wires. Yeah, right on. So the 2 wires ended up being a multitude of wiring network underneath the old boards. And then Chris Bauer over at West Hill Wagon Works and James Cullen, I said, right, I'm thinking about flattening the layout, getting rid of it. He said, oh, don't do that, and which I didn't at the time, and then it came up. Travelled up from down south, they built this new baseboards, which absolutely solid as a rock. You cannot shift them. Built out of CLS timber, 9mm ply, and it's just progressed from there with strength to strength. So really, New Durham Junction's been going for about 4 to 5 years, and thanks, it was my dad who started me off with the hobby many years ago. Obviously, building layouts himself and this, that, and the other, and then I went, why not? Let's get to it. Hence, New Durham Junction was born. But it was originally going to be called, I can't remember what it was called, but I wasn't going to use his name anyway. Deceleration, acceleration on the NCE Power Cab. Right. I'll just pause. Something there. Let's have a see. Froze. Hang on a second. Right, sorry about that. It froze there. Hello, Blake. Blake Michael, how are you? Right, Anthony. Deacceleration and or to program in on your loop on there. That's something which I need to still learn. So bear with us on that one. Oh, you're more than welcome. I've got the 2 amp system there, Roxham Junction, which is, I still need to get the booster pack, but for what the size of the layout is, I think it's more than ample for what I need to run. Plus changing CVs to get the best out of decoders. That's something else which I do need to read the handbook on. All I'm doing is basically pressing any button and going for it. What bloke doesn't? Oh, the take on it, there he is. Honestly, what a big tip. I am running slow speeds. I mean, each logo is set at speed setting number 8, if you can see on the screen there. So it just tinkers around with me, especially if I program in this logo here. Honestly, Roxon, you can't fault the NCA power cab. It's absolutely fantastic. Anthony, what's my favourite loco? It's got to be the class 30. This class 37, which I'll bring around now, and I'll pause in front of the screen. I'll stop in front of the screen for you. But out of all these 37s, I've got Corliss Rail and all the other 37s, but this one is one of my favourites. Bring that in to stop this now. Hello, Island. You all right? Nice to see you in here. I mean, the sound functions which I've got on this loco is absolutely brilliant. So we'll shut the engines off. Start the engine back up again there. You can't beat the tractor, can you? No, it's an American system. The NCE power cab is a system by itself. Bachmann don't own it or nothing like that. We'll just wait for this 66 to move out of the way. Getting followed up on by. So we'll just wait for it to move. Right, there we are. It's gone past. So the sound functions on this class 37 is a Zimmo chip, I believe. It was programmed by Alan Sounds over, I think it's in with West Hill Wagon Works. So we'll have
Morning, Craig. All right, mate. Next up, New Durham Junction.
It is absolutely brilliant. Honestly, the sound chip is absolutely hellish on this.
Bobby drive, 6 or 208. You can pull one through either way, Riley. Cheers.
Honestly, can't fault it. It revs, it starts itself, picks it up, revs, drop. It's absolutely hellish. Oh, 100% Blake. Oh, yeah, it is a Thornaby local, which is just down the road from me. It's about 15 miles away down Thornaby. I don't think it's no longer in existence. I don't know if it's on the road or what. I've got a clue where 37507 is sitting now, but I know it's not in triple grey. That sound chip was done by Alan Sounds. He's in with Westfield Works. I've got the box here for it. It is a Zimmer sound recorder. It's just that one there. I know it's back and front, but oh no, it's not. It's right. And I think I paid £115 for the chip, which he programmed up, which is new Durham Junction. How you heard of the sounds, and he'll sort anything out for you. It definitely is. I mean, that 37, it's just running at speed set 20, and it's just absolutely brilliant. It just goes on quite nicely. Not very often. I don't bother with going to play with these covers. I know I should, but obviously I used to use Target's has a lot down, and he sadly passed away. He is a canny fella, don't get me wrong. When I've seen him at the shows, he's absolutely brilliant. I mean, if anybody ever had dealings with Ant, he's absolutely fantastic. Oh, nice one. Really, really nice looking logo, that one, Anthony. I believe Jason's got one over Barnabas Junction that he got a surprise for his birthday with us. Anyway, yeah, speaking of that, if you go over to Barnabas Junction in YouTube, it's got a great competition running in conjunction with Steve Smith over at Laser Lines to win various kits. I'll shut that logo off, so that's better. If you go on to his, watch his video, I believe, not this Tuesday's stream, Tuesdays before, watch the stream and then comment with hashtag DB Schenker, put you in the draw to win a great competition through Steve from Laser Lines various kits. And there's other places which you can put them in as well. I believe if you watch MRYCG's podcast, that's fantastic. And then leave a comment, hashtag DV Schenker. Hello, John. How are you? Voice track work this week. Looking forward to getting the trains running. Excellent. That's good news. Hope to get back in the shed. It's not the weather for shed, is it? Mine's in my spare bedroom, which I'm lucky. Yeah, definitely. I mean, don't get us wrong. The 66 sound is good as well, and other bits and bobs. So, see if I can bring another. I'll stop this 37. Coming back round, I'll bring another loco into play. One of my other little favourites. Stop the 37 round near there, the yard. Hey, up Common Road Junction. Right, so let's go around there. Bring that one to a stop. Anthony, the size of my layout, it is 11.5 foot long by 7.5 foot wide into a 3.5 foot dogleg section for the upper level. Select logo. He's another little favourite of mine. This is a repaint, this one as well. Oh, thanks, Tony. There he is. Wow. Canadian. Is that where you are in Canada, John? Fantastic. Hello, Dongle Dad. Yeah, it does with me when I as well. Wow. Nice to see you in here. What's the weather like there? Is it all right or is it miserable like the UK? Now the class OH front of what you see in front of you is a repaint and it's been hardwired DCC. So it is a Bachmann model. Wrongly. Oh yes, please send it my way. I love snow. Honestly, I really, really do love snow. To me, Christmas doesn't feel right without if it doesn't snow. If it does snow, then it'll feel like Christmas. But at the minute, it doesn't feel like it to me. Wow. Yeah, it was my first ever repaint. I did that one, Tony. But as you can see, it's got a Mr. Grimm on the door there. It is numbered 08666. Morbid, eh? For a little weight, it's canny. Thank you. What I'll do, I'll bring you the Hornby 66 into play, which I've got, which is 67727. I mean, there's no comparison. Well, there's a hell of a comparison in the detail. I mean, this one I did weather myself with a bit of track dirt and grime. Yep, you're definitely right there. 666 number Grim Reaper. It is his logo. It is his logo, Graham. Uh, 6727. Why isn't this one's being run? Should be in a class 66. Yeah, should be. Look, there we are. We'll just move that a bit. There we are. That's a Hornby unit. That one, the GBRF 66727, St Andrew, Scott, which is local. It comes up the T side with that one as well. No, it's what's the word am I looking for? Rule 1 in model railways. It's just run what I want, but it is. This layout doesn't exist anywhere in Durham, but obviously with us living in County Durham, I named it New Durham Junction. The class 6666 out there. I don't know if he is actually. There's a good one. I think I might get another caller's rail for it and renumber it. A good shout there, Graham. Thank you. I'll see you later, Tony. The Hornby ones are great. Don't get us wrong. They are what they are. They're an ex-Lima 2, and they've upgraded the motors in them. I can pop the body off and show you. It's a simple pop off on these ones. So, and there we are. That's the body off. And if you look inside, obviously the Hornby. Oh, which way the camera? The Hornby one ran. There's a motor there. The Ringfield type motor. But anyway, they've done away with that and they've put a different type of motor in, which is absolutely better running for them and everything else. But it's basic inside. You can see massive space to get a massive speaker in there if you're going for sound. You won't drive it. Why not? Yeah, honestly, just get it on your line island and get it run in. They are what they are. I mean, I've still got drivers to put into them. I've still got drivers to put into the other ones as well. The Pink 66 is a one-off. I mean, somebody did tell me to buy the Hattons one, but Dylan Sanderson is getting his class 66, and it's like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. The inside of the panel where it's yellow, I'll show you on one of these units. Is one's painted black, I believe. So I mean, this one here, with the point to the front, now it's got light bleed. It has got enough paint on it, so he's going to paint his black, I believe, or put a bit of black tack over the top. But honestly, the weight, it's just absolutely hellish. The detail, cabin detail, the whole lot. They've got definitely that sewed on. There's no loose pipes. There's no nothing. It's just brilliant logo. And another one we hear we cost 60 locos. This one as well. Got one in there. I mean, this colour's not to everybody's taste. It's got like 37 there. Great. Select logo 6033. Do that. Direction. Bring a little cross 60 and view the camera for you. That one, T-Steel Express Cut 60 in the blue. Bunny logo. I think it's a good one. It is yeah, I'm trying to get them all sound fitted, Blake. Up to date, maybe it's from the 80s, 90s, and present era. I've got sound locos. I've got one, two, I think I've got 337s in the sound at the minute. And then obviously I need to get the 60s put in the sound and the 66s in sound. Get that one put away. My favourite 37, like I say, the triple grey is one of my favourite ones. Yes, they still put the kingfishers on the logos for the Donovan ones. I mean, which that one? Actually, no, that one hasn't got on, but the 37 does. But what got me into the Chorus Real livery was select logo 7507. We'll close that engine down and be able to hear us better. Is the colour scheme on the Chorus Real? I mean, the colour system, it's striking, it stands out, and it is what it is. The only BR Blue, Graham, I've got is the Class 66, which is a 78.9. But another BR Blue, I did have a Class 20, a couple of them actually, and I parted the company with the 20s. Had me fun with them, and to myself, why hang on to locos when you've had your fun? Let somebody else enjoy them. Right, thank you for popping in, Ireland. Great to speak and great to see you in here. 2-6, guys. Right, another class 37, which is a quarter wheel. I'll bring that one in. Oh yeah, is select loco 7521. Enter that. This one is a Bachmann sound chip, Bachmann sound chip 37. I'm waiting for the order coming. I've ordered the Chinese, so I'm really looking forward to that for my tea. There we are. I've got a quarter wheel 37521, and that one has been weathered by me using an airbrush as well. So give it a bit of a grimy look, I should say. Definitely, honestly, Roxham, I do agree with you. There's nothing wrong with the real road stuff. There's nothing wrong with Hornby stuff, what they're producing. Hornby, at the time when there was a big battle with the 66s, as none of you remember, released their Hornby 66s first, which is absolutely brilliant. For the price, what they knocked them out at, you kind of grumble. Honestly, I've had a few of them myself. I've had the Biffa one, which I had me fun with that one, and I sent that away, sold it on to somebody else, and just one of them things. They are what they are. They are what you pay for. Railways depends how deep your pockets go. If they go to the floor, crack on. Brilliant. I mean, I'm a taxi driver by trade, and I'm not making a great deal as what people think taxi drivers do, especially with this COVID situation, what's going on. But hey, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, excuse my pun. We'll all get there in the end. Who knows, I could win the lottery tonight. Does anybody give us a lottery number so I can win it? I've already got mine on anyway. Right, guys, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap this up now. So it's been absolutely brilliant. Nice to see you all in here. And it's been a great show. Don't forget, hit the like button. And if you're not a member, sub away. And don't forget to sub away to the other channels which I've mentioned in there. In this stream, you've got Barnabas, you've got West Hill Wagon Works, you've got quite a fair few anyway. And especially with Barnabas' competition, which he has got going at the minute. Absolutely hellish. So on that note, guys, we'll catch you all later. Be safe, happy modelling, and take care. See you all later. Bye-bye.